Hi guys. So I noticed yesterday a couple of you are having issues with story mode. Some of the characters you weren't able to add motion clips like this. I figured out the reason. I thought about it, and I think the problem is the way you were merging the characters. They were being merged and characterized in the same scene. So what happens when you merge and add the plus, when you merge with the plus, the append, it's changing the name of the joints. So I didn't do that when I made week 5. I actually characterized the character separately and then brought it in with the append. So it works way better like that. So just to make sure, I'm going to show you how to delete a character. If you're having trouble with a character, you can add clips. I'll show you how to delete a character and how to set it up properly separately and then bring it in so the motion and story mode works. Okay, so if you're having, let's say, I'm going to take Erica for example. So if you're having trouble with Erica, so what you need to do, there's always two things. So there's always a joint hierarchy, the joints, and the skin. Okay, so the skin is here. Different characters have different setup, so you might have more than one mesh for her. Potentially, some characters could have one. So all you need to do is select the branch. So let's say the hips, or the null if you added a null. Select branches, delete. It will ask you if you want to delete the character because my character here is characterized. So let's just delete it. Delete character. Yes to all. And now we can delete the meshes. So again, select branches to select all the pieces of the mesh and delete. It'll ask you, do you want to delete the texture? Yes to all. Same thing, materials, everything. So now this assembly scene is free from Erica. There's no Erica anymore in this scene. So how do we do this? The way you do it, I'm going to open up another Motionbuilder. So when you download a character from Mixamo, I believe I still have Erica here somewhere. No, I don't. Okay. I'll start from scratch so you guys have the same setup. So I'll download with T-pose. I'll cut and paste to my download folder or my character, it doesn't matter. I can put it in characters. It's probably gonna ask me to replace okay, I'll just rename this to old because it's the same name. I'll just Erica. Okay, so now I put it in my characters folder and I'm gonna open it up in the new Motionbuilder. Open all. No animation because there's no animation, she's just in T-pose. So in here, you will have the same, right? The same setup as we just deleted. The difference is we're going to add a namespace. Okay. So what is a namespace? It's kind of a prefix for all the joints and all the pieces in here. So let's try to add a namespace. So we select the two hierarchies, select branch, and if you go in edit, add namespace, add remove namespace. There's three tabs here: remove, replace, add. So if you click on add and you type Erica and apply to branch, because it's going to apply it to all the pieces under hips. Okay, and we click OK. So now if you open up the hierarchy, all those pieces underneath the hips will have that prefix. Okay, so what this will do, it will guarantee that the joints will stay the same name. So when you bring it into your assembly scene, your bones are correctly named, so it will accept any Mixamo clip. And the mesh as well, just in case you have double characters, the meshes will work as well. So again, select branches. There's a shortcut here, add remove namespace, so you can do it right here as well. So since we already used one namespace, you can reuse it. Okay, so you don't need to retype Erica. So just select Erica and click OK. See, that's it. So now you can characterize it here. This way, you know for sure it's done. So you go in characters and on the joint, right? Characterize, biped. So now we have, see, all the definitions work. Everything is ready to go. We can rename it as well. So we can add the namespace here and give it a name as well. So we can, let's say, name it Erica and add a namespace as well, just to be, 100%. Good. So everything now in the scene has a namespace. So now we can save and we can test it super quick with story mode just to make sure everything is working. Erica. I'm going to use some of these because these motions have the same kind of the same proportions in her, so it's going to work. It's going to work nicely. There you go. It works. So now we can merge this Erica into the assembly scene. Okay, so where is she? Erica Archer. I believe it's this one. So now we can merge with options. We don't need animations, so we can delete this. I've noticed as well, if you some of you were your cameras were messing up when you merge. All you need to do is there's a small section here called cameras, so you just need to tell the merge not to merge it. So you just click a couple of times to have the kind of the stop icon, or don't merge the cameras. The camera's settings in the switcher are automatically disabled here, so you don't need to worry about it. So everything is good. There is another option to add a namespace here, but we just did it in the other file, so you can move forward. Merge. There we go. So now if you look, see, Erica is here with the namespace and the meshes have the namespace. So now we are ready to add mocap. Previz. There we go. Okay, guys, that's it. Super fast. Hope it helps and stops the confusion. All right. I'll see you guys next week. Ciao.